Hey guys,
What is the band name?
Right.
look at this. Look at all of us just retaining information,
Learning about the origins of our
learning about the founding fathers.
Are you?
See what?
One more time inside.
One more time inside?
Yeah, please. Wait, you know the tour of the house? You know how we did that?
Mm-hmm.
How about
Okay, let's just go and then we'll come out the other side.
we'll
Okay.
just give you a tour. Can
Okay.
we do the upstairs too?
Nope, just the downstairs.
Okay, we'll just do the upstairs.
And then come out the other side so that we can go.
This is kind of underground. Yeah, this is underground.
What's in here?
So there's two cannons.
Okay.
And if you come in here, kind of melted. And if you come in here,
Is that where they used to sleep? On a hammock?
one broke. There's another cannon.
Oh, wow.
There's like a swinging.
Yep, that used to be where they slept.
Cabin.
Yeah.
And this is where they use this rack. There is a toilet.
A toilet?
Yeah, they be outside.
Oh my gosh, where did the general eat?
The general eat it in here.
Oh, he sat right there and ate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's nailed. Mommy, come see the toilet.
I saw the toilet. That is so weird. Okay. Okay, Clara, come on. Okay, Clara, we're leaving. Come on. Come out of the toilet.
We're out here.
Okay. That was a good tour. This is way more of an in-depth tour than you gave me in STEP. Grid out 9 and 10. We got this. Okay.
This one though, all we're seeing is the very outer edge of it. The rest of it would have been on the back side, but it got washed away by the sea.
Oh, but like what was the point of it?
It's just like fortified defenses, just like this, like outside the city.
So they couldn't get the cannons close to town.
Thoughts on this place? Must be good thoughts. I mean, this is where the War was won.
This is the place. On this field, October 19, 1781, the soldiers of General Charles Lord Cornwallis's army surrendered their arms and regimental flags. They came after 3 weeks of siege, cut off by land and sea, no longer able to bear the intense hail of American and French cannon shot with bombs. They were both British and German, Redcoat veterans, and their auxiliary troops, known to Americans as Hessians. The British Army came with
He hasn't eaten and hasn't had any water. Parker hasn't.
Today?
I wonder who that sounds like.
Evidently.
Did they get the hangry gene too?
Mm-hmm. So, Sean, what has been your favorite part so far of the trip?
How about 4:30 or so?
The entire trip?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just the history.
Which history? in
Just all of
particular?
it.
Like, which one specifically?
Like, all of the historical ones. Like, which one was your favorite?
I liked the stone bridge at
Uh-huh.
Manassas. I liked Williamsburg. I liked the food in Williamsburg. And the dress shop. And I like our Airbnb.
Yeah.
It is nice.
I don't think Williamsburg has been my favorite.
Why?
Just seemed real touristy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I know.
Touristy trappity.
Yeah.
It's not a touristy trapedy because it wasn't designed as a tourist trap. It was actually preserved. And then they made it touristy so you can learn.
I know. I spent a lot of my time just wondering. Like, I understand there was history there, and at one time those were all like
The actual buildings?
the actual
Yeah. mhm.
buildings, but like felt like that whole town had just been rebuilt, and I found myself wondering, did they just rebuild this whole town just so tourists could come, or are there still people living here and functioning here?
People still live there.
Yeah, I know. It does not seem like that.
Well,
to me.
it's hard for me to. Oh, that building's 200 years old. Oh, that's cool. I was at the Roman Colosseum.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it too. It's like,
I think you guys are being travel snobs right now.
I think if you drove by like William and Mary, you would see like more people living there.
Deborah, what was your favorite part so far?
Well, I like the food. Going down there and eating.
Yeah.
dead end.
Don't pick the chickens up.
We had one lady come in, she just picked up our rooster and tucked it underneath her arm and like was carrying it around. We were like, please put the chicken down. Okay, things have changed. So here is just like a camp or an officer's house. I like the fence. Yeah, so that was their little garden. But just a typical officer's house. You have a bedroom on that side that you can't see, but this is a pretty big house for an officer. And the family alone.
That's where they.
This is a typical officer's house.
You can kind of see where they lived.
Well, high-ranking officers. Yeah. I'll show you where the low people live in a second.
Everyone listen. Raise your hands.
Raise your hands. I'll see if you eat today.
Do not miss church. Oh God. Scared. Where do we eat the people when it's? Where do we eat the people? Yeah, because isn't there cannibalism that occurred?
There was only one woman that was cannibalized. It's not till later when the Native Americans surround the fort and actually cut them off from the supply ships. But at that point, they only eat one girl. Her name was Jane. You can actually see the knife marks on her skull at the original Jamestown Virginia, which is just of the fort. There's one over there as well, and we actually put down one over there. But that's where you would stand watch. That's where all the cannons were. You would shoot muskets out of there. It just gave you the best view of all around. Why they went the triangle shape, we'll never know. But
Well,
unless they figured it out and I just forgot.
it's pretty cool. Oh, this is the storehouse. Okay, back inside.
So this is the storehouse, and if y'all look up, you'll see dry tobacco.
Dad
So-
or Grandpa sometimes uses.
So that's all dry tobacco. Actually, a funny thing is, Mr. Columbus, he made his fortune on Spanish tobacco. But at
Oh,
this
wow.
point in time, we're not friends with the Spanish. So we're not really sure how he got his hands on Spanish tobacco seeds. But he did, and he made his fortune.
Hmm.
Yeah, he got... At this point, when he was here, we didn't like the Spanish. And somehow he made some of his fortune off the Spanish tobacco. Even
Huh.
though, well, he was funded by them. I don't remember the yes, but when he was here, we didn't like Spanish. We didn't like Spanish things. But yeah, well.
Then how did he make his fortune off Spanish tobacco?
That's exactly what we're wondering. Columbus was here? As far as I know. Some, not ledgers. Inventory. Inventory lists. But you could have anything from beer barrels to just stored away until somebody needed it. Like the warehouse. Yeah. Warehouse.
Yeah, this is like Amazon right here.
LC warehouse.
This is cool. What do you think, Parker?
I found a chest.
You found a chest? Did it have treasure in it?
I found a chest.
Cool. Oh yeah, those were the beds.
No, you won't. It's pretty tiny. You can't even let your feet out.
What'd you find? Oh my gosh, anything in there?
Nope. No. That's another place where people can. I'm gonna go there.
So for your colonists, they're all going to be down there in the car. So that's about 39 of them that are going to be down there in the car will hold amongst about 40 tons per car. Yeah, real tight, real cramped. But that's because they really don't have anywhere else to put them that safe and effective. Your 13 sailors, though, they're going to essentially have their own amenities, as y'all are standing
Wow,
right now.
they're
This
fancy.
is going to be your officer and captain's quarters. Board of that bulkhead down there is also going to be some, or like the wall at the very front of the carnival hall is going to be some more of your essentially like average sailor quarters. But again, it's for your sailors. You only need about half as many bunks as you have sailors because they're going to be hot. They're going to be half up, half down, constantly rotating in and
Oh. Ooh, this is a big one. I'd want this one to be my house.
Yeah.
There's a skunk in the other one too. Doesn't matter. Sure, thanks. All right, guys, time to take a nap. Don't fall on it. Don't fall on it. Yeah, you'd have to take a nap on your skins.
Ew.
I bet it'd keep you warm.
There is no way you just said ew yet.
What is
He
this?
walked up right here and said ew. And I'm like, how are you saying that? You said every single one of them.
Cool. That's what they had to use
Is
to
it
make their
dead?
clothes. Yes.
So it doesn't stink.
Nope, there's no stinky in there.
Yeah.
You can say you touched a snake. No, don't hit it.
Wow.
I would have this yes, but I wouldn't because they were not treated well. Correct. The Indians? Right, because they were eventually pushed out. Yeah, and we took their land. Or England did.
I love this history lesson.
So these are our deer skins.
Okay.
We have a big turtle shell here.
A big turtle shell. What would you use that for, do you think?
Armor, maybe.
A bowl. Armor. Yeah. What's over here?
Some more
Skins?
skins.
Yeah.
This one.
I think, you know what I think you put in there? Water. It's called a water skin. Yep, and then you drink it.
It goes back.
This is kind of like
Yep. Hey, don't hit him. Don't. Clara.
what is that?
Looks like a look at the tail. Gourd or
Is that a beaver?
Beaver, where?
Beaver skin over there by Grandma and Carrie.
Is there bears?
Yes.
no
There's a wolf skin.
A wolf.
That's a raccoon. So there's a fox over there. That one looks like a mountain lion.
The bobcat.
Yum.
What is that?
That is a fox, I think. Thought that sign back there said the hater, but it was the hatter. It's like, dang, what does the hater do? And aristocracy. Yeah. When she was cooking. What does that do, guys? Oh, it's showing you what that was the first settlement.
This.
Do you know where we're at?
And then this.
We're like over here somewhere. Guys, this is where
So
our house
this,
is.
And then the bad guys and then look, the Indians.
Oh my gosh.
And then the bad guys retreat, but there's still more.
Oh look, that's a beaver felt hat. That's all the stuff they could make out of skins. Man, I would pick beaver over deer. I feel like they're just like fuzzier, cozier. True. I mean, they did eat other people, so they didn't really probably have a pick of what.
Only one other person? I mean, Native Americans didn't.
I know. That is true. I can't. What? Oh no, we're not gonna come in there. We're coming over here.
Oh, different times. Bless you.
Retain the government which dissolved martial law and allowed for an assembly of men from the
Okay, but Mom wants to go look at the other parts of the museum.
first legislative assembly in English America came into being. The men, called virgins, gathered at Jamestown on July 30th, 1619.
What is making that noise?
Where they were sworn in.
Do you have a pocket full of rocks?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tell the poor man that's sick. We need to fix the poor man. He's been sick.
Okay.